Okay, and welcome to the DRS Greenhouse, where we have, for me, which is always a personal matchup, my beloved DRS Yeshiva against my former high school, TABC Storm. We just had Middle States, and they wanted following along in the education world, where the principal of TABC, Mr. Paleov, spent the last 3.5 days at DRS and ended off his speech today with a "Let's Go Storm." But of course, we know that TABC and DRS always has a very good, healthy rivalry. A lot of achdus, a lot of respect for each other. Everyone's here is good friends with one another. And then, of course, we probably have the two best fan bases in the business. The Greenhouse against the, Storm Weather Center.
Weather Center.
The Weather Center. So, fans versus fans. Athletes versus athletes. Sure to be a great matchup here tonight. Now, you guys will remember the last time that TBC came in here, they actually gave DRS probably one of their closest games of the season. DRS led by a large margin at one point, but then sort of slowed down the pace of the game, and TBC caught up. I think they pulled within 3 or 2, if I remember correctly. DRS was able to shut out that game, but certainly TBC coming back into the Greenhouse again with, I'm sure, some momentum, some self-confidence that they could play with DRS. And DRS has a lot of respect for this team.
Starting for DRS tonight, we have Gabe Leifer, of course, at the power forward. Big Judah Levine, 6'6". Center, Yoav Deutsch, Jeremy Brody, Zev Benami.
And if you could hear, we have a little Greenhouse versus Weather Center ruach going on. Feels like color war almost. It's the green versus the blue.
TBC bringing up the ball, starting off on a strong note looking. Ty Gertzberg, the #1 player on their team.
Phenomenal player. Played with Gabe Leifer at the Maca Games in Chile.
Extremely athletic, court general.
And I could barely hear myself talk with all the fans yelling behind me. That's a good thing.
Swinging it around. Not doing much like they did last time. Very patient.
That's
on
right. They mostly go for outside shots.
Tough shot by Proctor. Gabe with the rebound. Gabe taking it himself, pushing.
He's going to slow it down now.
Brody calling for everyone to get in position. Benami.
Number 35, guarding Gabe very tightly here.
Proctor did that last time to Gabe, and they shut him down for the most part. Now Judah Levine picking up some slack.
If Judah can put up those points when Gabe is being played tight, DRS is in for a good game tonight. Don't get a lot of points out of Judah, but the quality points are what matters.
TABC doing their usual thing, being slow.
Yeah, they play a very slow game. I'd like to see a little bit more penetration from Gersberg to try to get something going inside and then swing it out. They have good shooters.
But the high post, not such a big guy, taken by Judah Levine, so it's not such a big matchup there. So they got.
Right, I believe that's Naor. Number 44 is Naor.
Yeah. Second shot by Proctor missed.
Rebound by Judah. I know we're keeping stats of rebounds tonight.
Brody gets inside pass to Judah, tipped away, and it's going down the other way.
That was a very good look by Brody, but just a little bit too tough there. Just has to put a little bit more touch and finesse on that pass. He had a wide open look there.
2 minutes gone by, only 2-0.
I see we have Mr. Mark in the Greenhouse wearing the old school TBC net hat. Those were given out a few years ago. Weren't so popular. They're not exactly your most stylish hat, but they're definitely cool. Gavi Smith with an open 3. Bang! He is a phenomenal shooter. You can't let Gavi be that wide open.
Brody passes it to Deutsch. Deutsch is a great shooter. Can't leave him open. Floater. And he gets it to go.
Gotta love that flower by Yoav Deutsch. Not many guys can pull it off. Want to thank our 100+ viewers already tuning into DRS Live. And of course, we now have the DRS Live app. You can watch directly from the app. Make sure to activate your app to get jump.
It's a jump ball called.
DRS ball.
And that was a rare loss at the tip-off by DRS, so they actually get the ball here.
Deutsch on the far wing. DRS is also looking to take it a little slow.
Yeah, they're looking to set up this play. I forgot what they like to call it, but TABC is right on them.
Fake pass to Zev. Brody got him.
They've got to get the ball inside a little bit more here.
Now Gabe comes on top. Too hard of a pass.
Wild pass a little bit there.
Tipped away by Gertzberg. DRS will retain possession.
Look here for the screen. They like to set up a screen right there. Yeah.
Just deep pass into Zev. That'll work. Brody dribbling around Zev on the corner. Into Judah. Judah out to Gabe. Gabe posting on the end.
They're playing really tight on Gabe so far. Ooh, Brody had an open three. He gave up that look. Wow.
Euro step. Oh, missed. Gabe with the putback. No good. And then he gets his own rebound and cleans up all the mess.
And that's what Gabe does.
Gabe's
He might miss the first one. He'll get the second one in. Strong defense. Ooh.
That's a second three.
And if you're keeping stats, Gavi Smith, 2 for 2 from downtown. You got to keep an eye on him. He's a phenomenal shooter. I can't say it enough. Wow, great passing. Bang! And Yoav answers with the three of his own. You know, I thought Judah gave up an easy shot there, but what a great look to find Yoav open. He loves that corner three, doesn't he?
And the greenhouse is also loving it. Yoav always hits that shot. TABC slowing it down and trying to lose the momentum of DRS. Cross-court pass.
Gavi Smith again. DRS is watching at three now.
Gertzberg tries to get it inside. He gets it himself again. Out to Proctor. Proctor misses his third shot of the night, and Zev loses the ball.
Ooh, DRS just gave up 2 easy rebounds there. First, Yoav missed that loose ball, and Zev just butterfingers.
2:53 remaining in the first. 9-9.
No, it's actually 9-6. The scoreboard people made a little error, but we know about that. It's 9-6. It looks like they're holding the ball just until they fix the score, so give us a second over here. And there we go. Oh,
High
no.
Smith. Smith, a third three, doesn't miss.
I don't know how they left him on that one, though. They got to keep an eye on him a little bit.
Brody gets across. Pass to Gabe. Gabe on the move. And he gets it to go over a double team.
And he makes that look easy, doesn't he now? But TBC very smart not to foul him on that. They
Can't commit stupid fouls in the beginning of the game. It'll just
yeah,
ruin
you know, I wouldn't call that a stupid foul, but they concede the fact that there's no stopping Gabe Leifer. You just got to try to contain him as much as possible. But if he's going to drive like that, don't give him the N one also.
Gavi Smith, another three, doesn't go.
And I believe TABC has taken 5 shots right now. Actually, 6 shots. 4 of them have been three-pointers.
Gabe gets a lefty layup to go, just driving in all by himself.
And DRS is on a roll here early. This is exactly what they did last game.
Inside pass from Gertzberg.
Wicked pass by Gertzberg. And a quick timeout here by TABC. They want to talk things over a little bit. When DRS gets on the fast break motion, Gabe becomes very difficult to stop.
And once Gabe scores the point, then Gertzberg just gets the ball and just drives past.
That was a beautiful pass. Honestly, I would instant replay that pass over there by Ty Gertzberg. Early in the game, Gabe Leifer
with, I believe, 6 points, 4 rebounds.
1 assist. As we got our new stats sheet.
Looks like Kiva Akron will step in for Judah Levine.
Brody has an ice pack on his head. Not sure what happened.
Oh, back in the game. TABC coming out in the full court press. That's you, sorry.
Little shaky there. Zev gets it. No look pass into Ack.
That's the Ackerman special right there. The wide open layup off the breaking the press, but he couldn't get it there.
The way it seems that DRS breaks the press is they have Yoav and Brody trying to break it, and then Gabe in the middle. Yoav a three, and he gets it to go.
And Yoav Deitch says, hey, Mr. Gavi Smith, I got a few threes of my own. Yoav now 2 for 2.
Gavi trying to get another three, and he gets it to go, and it's
Wow.
a three-point party.
This is a three-point contest here. What is going on? Gavi Smith 3 for 5. Yoav Deitch 2 for 2.
Gabe with a shot.
And that's a rare miss.
Yeah, that's usually an easy look for Gabe, but he missed that. I think he was surprised how open he was.
Seconds left in the first quarter.
Gertzberg looking to drive. Inside pass to Proctor. Proctor again, and he misses that. Gertzberg jumps really high, tries to get in.
Great effort by Gersberg for that rebound. That is a really pretty pass. You know, Gersberg, he's a really great player.
Very athletic.
A great open man there. Now, will DRS hold for one here? I don't think so. I think they're going to try to break their press.
There's Gabe in the middle of the press.
No, I think they might hold for one now at this point. Yeah, calling for... 20 seconds to go. Blank, you'll call it out 10 seconds. You'll count it down for us.
Brody keeps on trying those backdoor cuts. Had it one time, they didn't see him.
10, 9, 8,
Yoav missed it to go. 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That air ball's a floater from Gertzberg.
That actually looked like a beautiful play by Gersberg, but he just kind of airballed it really short.
Very upset at himself. Should have had that.
And at the end of one, DRS 16, TABC 11. If not for those threes, I think DRS would be way ahead of this one. But Gavi Smith 3 for 5 from the three-point line. Otherwise, it's a 16-2 game essentially. But Gavi Smith coming up huge with those 3 three-pointers.
And then
Two
Yoav
of them wide open.
back.
Yeah, Yoav is 2 for 2. The first 2 were wide open, but then that third three-pointer by Gavi Smith came right after a Yoav three-pointer, and he really put it back in the game there. And for all of you on DRS Live, DRS Live app, you could watch it straight from the app. Thank you to Benjamin Klein, our phenomenal 10th grader here at DRS who worked very hard on the app. If you turn on notifications, you can get a notification at the end of every quarter, giving you scores and stats. I'm looking at it right now on my phone, Noah and Mr. Block over here. It looks beautiful on the app. DRS 16, TBC 11, Deutsch 8 points, Lifer 6 points. Love that on the DRS Live app.
I feel like I'm getting an ESPN alert just from DRS Live.
Deutsch has 8 points? Oh, yes, he does have 8 points.
He has a floater and 2 threes.
Welcome to Rabbi Rich, who just came into the stands from TABC, beloved rabbi at TABC, Rabbi Rich.
Start of second quarter. 16-11 DRS on top. Gertzberg is going to do his own thing of holding the ball, and Brody pressures a little. Blocked by Lifer on the athletic move by Gertzberg.
And the steal! Block and the steal. That's like a strip sack right there.
Here comes the push from the athletic. No good. Gets his own rebound and pump fake, and he gets it to go in the double pump.
And might have even been a foul there, but the refs let it go.
And there goes the MVP chant from the
MVP it
greenhouse.
is. MVP it is. Looks like we have TABC guys with some equipment here, cameras, videotapes. I guess they're doing some work here of their own, which is fantastic to see. They also have a great broadcasting team. Nice move, rebound by, make that another rebound for Gabe Lifer.
Yo tries to get by,
A
gets
little bit of
by.
a circus move there. Couldn't pull it off, although I have seen them pull off those types of layups before.
Inside pass to Proctor, and Proctor gets it to go.
Another phenomenal pass by Gersberg. He's very good at penetrating and finding an open man.
Not much of a scorer so far, but has many assists.
Yeah,
and
he's created 3 or 4 baskets.
and they're very nice assists too.
Oh yeah. Gersberg up on Leifer. Oh,
Inside.
open. Oh.
Foul called, and that
We almost had that Ackerman special there. He is awesome at the open layups, but I say that seriously. He gets open when they double team Gabe, picks up the foul. He's a very good free throw shooter as well.
the impressive part isn't hitting the layup, but it's getting there, and he just sneaks by the whole
Yeah,
TABC team.
That's right. He has good court presence and places himself in the right spot at all times.
Judah Levine checked in for Zev Benami.
Yeah, you actually don't see Gabe, Judah, and Ackerman on the court at the same time. I'm actually surprised to see
So
that.
they're going for the big men tonight.
That's right. Although it's a pretty small TBC lineup. They probably wanted to sub out Judah for Ackerman, but he's at the line. They'll probably sub Zev back in soon.
Bobby Smith is wide open.
And the fans cheering about something on the court. I'm not sure what.
Kurtzberg calling out a play.
Looks upset.
Pick from Proctor.
Gabe playing Gersberg really tight, and the steal. That's another steal by Gabe.
The strong layup, and he doesn't get it to go.
In and out. Oh.
Nice extra pass from Proctor into Smith.
Gabe is hustling up and down the court there. That's unfortunate that layup missed. That was a great steal by Gabe. I'm sure he wanted a foul call there.
Looks like they're rolling to a man position.
Gabe with a wide open 3. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. You can always count on a wide open Gabe hitting a 3-pointer. That is why he's so dangerous. He goes from inside, he goes from outside, he hits all over the place.
Smith a 3, that's off.
Tries too much there. Air ball by Gabi Smith.
Gabe's trying to signal for a timeout, and there they get it.
I think Gabe's probably just a little bit winded after running up and down the court twice there.
23-15, 5:12 left to go in the second.
Doesn't look like Coach Stein's very happy with his team right now.
Yeah, we also Rabbi Storch signaling the keeper timeout, making sure that all the guys put the keepers back on, including Gabe with his vintage white keeper, the silky white keeper. Block, what do you take so far? What do you see in this game? Do you see the score sort of staying the same, or do you think DRS could open the gap here?
I think they can open the gap with these turnovers by TABC.
Yeah, TABC got pretty lucky just now. Gabe's making a steal and not finishing on the layup. You don't see that often. When he doesn't finish, it's usually a foul.
Didn't call it last time.
Yeah, there's only been one foul call so far, so ref sort of holding the whistle. You know, you got that playoff basketball feel, a little bit more aggressive, and ref's not calling it.
And if DRS just keeps knocking down the threes, I just don't see how they're going to lose tonight.
I would expect if DRS starts to pull within 12-plus points, you'll see TBC starting to press to try to cause some turnovers. They actually did it last game and it worked very well.
Gabe is right now the leading scorer of the game. Then it goes Proctor at 10, Gabe at 11.
Proctor has 10 points? Wow.
Not Proctor, Smith, I'm sorry.
Smith. That's
Proctor has 4 right now.
TABC
Brody on the inside layup and doesn't get it. Judah and an over the back called.
Yeah, that's the right call. And a beautiful move by Brody, but just couldn't finish. Went a little strong there at the end.
Gets a little hesitant when he gets inside with a lot of big men around.
Yeah, he does. But great move. Looks like TBC trying to create something on the baseline here. I'm not sure what. Really slow play by TBC. I mean, they really take their time. But they're not winning right now, so I think you got to think a little bit about a few more baskets.
That's been their whole game plan all season, to just go slow and try to get the most high-quality shot. But they haven't gotten the most high-quality shot so far. So
11 out of the 15 points are all from the outside. So, you know, they probably realize that getting inside is tough against Judah and Gabe.
right now, their DRS is big. Judah, Gabe, and Ackerman.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong. They did not put Zev back in.
I heard Coach Stein yelling, not yelling, being assertive at DRS team to get the rebound, so maybe that's why they're going so big right now.
This possession is, I think, just about 1 minute long right now. And they haven't penetrated at all. There's
Proctor thought that DRS tipped it.
Excellent hustle by Gabriel Leifer.
Yeah, excellent hustle and a heads-up play there. What
Brody
a
with the steal inside to Gabe. Gabe with the left hand.
What perseverance to stay with that.
Smith with a pump fake right.
My goodness.
Gets Gabe flying on that pump fake and then just nails a three.
Gavi Smith with his 4th three-pointer. He is keeping them in the game here. It's unbelievable. TBC a little not happy. I thought it was a nice aggressive play by DRS to actually try to get back possession. And, you know, DRS is definitely not getting any calls. Rabbi Rich, it's all good here. But Gavi Smith really keeping TBC in this game. It's unbelievable. That was like an NBA-style pump fake, Steph Curry three-pointer right there.
Usually Gabe doesn't fall for those.
Yeah. I mean, give it to Gavi Smith. He's 4 for, I think, 7 now.
Sometimes you just have those nights where you're just feeling the touch and
Yeah.
just let threes fly.
DRS is a very friendly core. It's a very friendly rim here.
With the new nets that DRS just put in on their hoops, every swish makes it look 10 times as nice.
So that's now 12 out of 18 points for TABC off three-pointers. And as I predicted, TABC would come out with the press. It's only a matter of time.
Going back to their man-on-man.
3:15 left to go.
Well, that was not much of a press there.
Relaxed press.
Sort of like a fake-out press.
Brody gets by.
Great
Inside pass to Judah, and Judah misses the layup. And then he follows up with his own rebound.
I think Judah was actually surprised how open he was there. Great find by Jeremy Brody. Happy birthday. I guess it's
Judah
Judah's
Levine's birthday.
Is it? Happy birthday, Judah Levine. Big guy.
Turning 18.
DRS really dominating on the offensive boards so far. Gabe and Judah missing layups, but cleaning it up. Proctor with the baseline shot off front rim.
Oh,
Gavi with the
Coach
rebound.
has got to hate that. Another offensive rebound given up by DRS here. They've got to be a little bit more aggressive getting those rebounds.
I believe that was Naor on the missed open mid-range shot.
And DRS now looking to get their first double-digit lead of the night.
The 2 3-point shooters on each other right now.
On the two wings for DRS is Zev Ben-Ami and Yoav Deutsch, both of whom are
Oh, man.
left-handed.
Brody with another nice move, but nothing to show for it.
And it's off Proctor's leg and DRS ball.
We got 1:49 to go in halftime. This game,
Looks like they're going into their press.
this game's been going very quickly because there's been no stoppages, no whistles, really no fouls.
That relaxed press comes on again. Brody on the baseline. Crosses his guy. At the Gabe. Gabe contested three
Oh,
off
in
the
and
back
out.
rim.
Number 1 pushing.
A blocking foul call.
That's a very
on
weak
Zev.
call. Definitely going to be on the ground, though.
Looking to draw the charge, but foul called on Zev. Gotta hate it when that happens.
Yeah, coaches don't like that call. Definitely wasn't a charge either, but
Inside pass to Gertzberg by Proctor. Judah Levine. there to
TBC
stop.
playing, DRS, I'm sorry, playing Gersberg very well, but Gavi Smith, no, please.
Gavi Smith on the pump fake over Judah, doesn't get the mid-range to fall. And then it's hit off.
Off number 1 again. DRS ball.
Yeah, I think that was DRS ball. Gavi Smith, why is he being left wide open? I just don't understand.
And then you see after he hit those 3-pointers, Gabe and Judah both falling for his pump fakes.
I guess you got to respect the shooter.
Brody backs into half court. Proctor fronting Gabe. Gabe gets in front of him, but can't finish the layup.
After a hot start, Gabe has actually missed a bunch of shots here.
Saved by TABC. Gabby Smith inside pass. Now Orr for the deep three.
Unbelievable. This is deja vu of last game. The 3-pointers are keeping TABC in this game probably more than they should be.
And those are now Orr's first points of the game.
And I think
20 seconds left.
DRS will hold for one here, I think. 18 seconds to go. Block, you got the 10-second count off.
Hey!
And one for Gabe.
About time, huh? Gabe's probably thinking, about time I got that and one call. And good play by Yoav. I think they were going to hold for one, but Yoav had a good open lane there, so you just got to take it.
A high-quality shot versus a buzzer beater. You always go for the more high-quality shot.
So if I have it correct, I think TBC has 5 threes in the first half here.
Gabe knocks down the free throw.
DRS has to make a stop here. Keep it at 9 points.
Well, they can't let him
Now
shoot.
Orr a 3, and that's off. Gabe chucks it up full court shot, and no, wouldn't that be insane if that
Gabe
went
does
in?
that every time.
Yeah.
And it's half with a 9-point lead by DRS.
Updated stats for you. Gabe Leifer, 15 points, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Yoav with 8 points, 1 assist. And the leading scorer for TABC is
Gavi Smith, I'm
Gavi
sure.
Smith, of course, with 13 points. That does it for your first half.
Yeah, we're gonna cut out for a break here. Are we cutting out for a break?
And as we pause for halftime here, be sure to check out the DRS Live app on the iPhone App Store, soon to be also on the Android App Store. We'll feature it here during halftime. Really a phenomenal product to enhance your tracking of all DRS sports.
should start. Okay, well, we're all pumped up and ready for the second half. This is Rabbi Storch, and we're here at the greenhouse where DRS has a 9-point lead. Gabriel Eifer with a 15-point first half, and Yoav Deutsch with 8, pacing the DRS Wildcats, who are looking to get back to the finals and win for the second consecutive, year and win for the first time in 3 years. Pace for TABC is a fellow by the name of Smith, no relation to JR, as we pointed out in the last game, as he is lighting it up from three-point land with 13 points. In related news in DRS, today's big news was the DRS accreditation from Middle States, which Mr. Palayo from TABC served, which was beautiful. And other really big news, Rabbi Eli Portel from an intern in DRS just became a chassan to Neely Rhodes. More information coming about that soon. That's a big mazel tov. And in the Midos category, Zev Ben-Ami, currently wearing his yarmulke for the entire first half for the first time this season, as he has put in a concerted effort to really pick up the pace in that area. We turn it over to the play-by-play to my partner, Mr. Watman.
We go with the same starters this time from DRS. Gabe Judah, Brody Deutsch, and Ben-Ami.
The fans at the greenhouse. You know, it's amazing. DRS is in a game, but you got to give DRS one kind of advantage, that they've been in many, many tough games. Look at Zev. He is like the name cool, and there's Zev Ben-Ami. No pressure for these DRS players. They don't feel the pressure. TABC playing a triangle, maybe a man-to-man, hard on Gabe and Yoav and Jeremy, but loose on the other two players.
Gabe still has 15 points despite Proctor playing him very tightly. Zev an open three, his first shot of the night, and that's no good. Proctor tips it to Gabe. Gabe the fadeaway putback, and he gets that one.
Kind of like a little flip with the right hand by Gable, just told that everybody able to reach over the trees and put it in.
And the DRS greenhouse starting up again. Gertzberg a 360 pass.
Strong rebound by Judah Levine.
Here comes Brody. Zev another open three, won't take it. Brody gets inside into Judah. Zev another.
Zev's going to have to shoot that. He didn't get the ball much in the first half. He's had 3 opportunities here already in the second half.
And an off-ball foul called on Proctor.
You know, do you see a resemblance between the referee and our new history teacher, Mr. Marins?
I also just noticed that.
Do you see that?
Yep.
Maybe that is Mr. Marins actually reffing the game. Zev looking to inbound the ball.
Zev's wide open. He's got to be shooting this ball. He's wide open.
Yeah, when Jeremy gets the ball, we got to pay attention to Martin and Geraldine Brody watching all the way from Florida.
And there's Zev with a three, and we were
and Zev knocks it down all the way from Florida. Maybe with a little help from Martin and Geraldine Brody. DRS with the biggest lead of the night, 14 points. 35-21 with 6:32 to go in the second quarter.
Gertzberg fake pass, gets inside, and tries to put it over Judah Levine, but that's not going to end up well for you. Here comes Deutsch.
Here comes Deutsch. Looks like he wanted that three.
Gabe driving in baseline, doesn't get that one.
Maybe that net had something.
Yeah, you wonder why the ref didn't stop play before it, to fix the net after Zev's three-pointer.
Well, net has been flipping up over the rim all this past week during gym and during recess because of the new nets that DRS installed.
Larry Gross watching the game closely at home to see if he's got to replace the nets. Might have called the three-point. Zev ahead of the field.
Strong.
Yeah, the refs have been letting them play all night. I would suspect we're in the third quarter. They've been under 8 fouls called tonight. Timeout, TABC.
Zev gets himself started with a 3 and a 2. 5 points for Zev.
And the greenhouse is on fire right now.
I think that's a 8-0 run to start the second half.
And
Instant replay. We look back at which play we're looking back at. The Ben-Ami 3. Ben-Ami actually spearheaded this third quarter run, banging home a 3, following up by a layup. You know, I spoke to Zev Ben-Ami between the second and third quarter, and I said, Zev, I love the way you dress out there, but you got to start shooting the ball. He says to me, Rebbe, I got to get the ball. So maybe that's what they talked about at halftime. Zev gets the ball ahead of the field, and I think with the left hand, lays it up and in on that break.
Zev is a lefty. .541 left to go in the third. DRS on top still, 37-21.
A couple of interesting facts of the crowd tonight's game. We have Rabbi Leibowitz, who's here. He hasn't been here in a while. We have former champions of DRS, Adam Schraga and Shui Offman from the 2013 team. We start looking ahead, you know, DRS will be playing a lot of basketball, even whatever happens tonight, because they still have the Sarachek tournament. So there could be up to 5 games left after tonight. Three-pointer.
Smith hasn't hit this half.
And here comes Yov. It looks like he's going to get the easy layup.
Now, I don't know what 44 was doing. He had an outstretched arm trying to show the refs something, and that left Yov wide open for the layup. It's a pleasure to watch 15 Gersberg from TABC play. Has a great feel for the court, sees the players, and really has a good handle.
Stats update, Gabe just got his double-double, 17 points, 10 rebounds. He also got 3 steals in that and 1 block.
Looks like 44 is going for the shot, and it's good.
It's a big way to stop the run. That was a 10-0 run for DRS, and TABC with that shot might have stopped the bleeding to cut the lead to 16.
Looks like they're going back to a man defense.
Judah on the far wing, you don't see that often.
Benami
fakes
wide
back.
open.
And the Euro step, and he gets it to go and one, and Zev is...
No. Mr. Marin's called a charge on Zev.
That did not look like a charge. It looked like a Euro step and then a foul and an and one, but they call it a charge.
Zev, you thought, would pull up for the threes, but Zev is really feeling a little bit. You can see that when an athlete like Zev starts to get that hop in his step, that puts him in a different level game, and Zev started to play that game right now.
Ty takes his 3, and a high arcing shot.
Very high. Surprised that didn't hit the rafters here. You knew this guy did not practice in the MTA gym.
His free throws are also very high, and that's Gertzberg's first three-pointer and first points of the night.
Was it his first attempt? He's a great distributor, has not shot the ball much.
According to Rabbi Rich, his first three-pointer of this season.
Gabriel, when he gets the ball that close, and his array of moves is very difficult to handle, much taller than 44.
44 is, I believe, Naor.
Noah, yeah, his father Ofer and Zev Ben Ami's father are close personal friends going back to Eula, back to Los Angeles. So a little bit of a rivalry developing between Noah and Ben Ami. They were talking before the game.
Coach yelling, put their hands up.
Love to know a little study on the yarmulkes. Yoav's M, what does it stand for? Ooh, rises, shoots, and good. Looked very good on that one, Gersberg.
Gertzberg jumps very high in the shot, tough to block.
Really a beautiful athlete to watch.
Looks like no.
Now, you saw what Gabriel did. He beat his man with the left hand, but he hesitated. Gabriel's got to attack. He's gotten much better at attacking the basket, utilizing the left hand. That's something he's worked on in gym for the past 2 years. And I was looking to see some fruits, but he kind of held back there, but he did draw the foul to start it up. Not a lot of bench play for either team tonight, as we've seen the 5 starters pretty much go the whole way for DRS with a little bit of Ackerman, and TABC similar.
Gabe, spin move inside, and there's the left hand, doesn't get to go, gets his own rebound and foul called.
You notice the left hand, and then the second shot with the right drew the foul, but that's the left hand he's got to be able to finish with.
He does have 2 lefty layups so far tonight.
If you keep your score at home. And if not, you should be. So the upcoming schedule for DRS is if they win tonight, they'll play the winner of whoever wins tonight's game is bracketed. Will be playing the winner of the Haftar Frisch game, which will be held next Wednesday night, I think. And DRS will be going to the Sarachek tournament as well Friday. I think it's the 10th.
Gabe misses the second
Well,
free throw and over the back called.
I think he went over the back there. Yep.
That's just a bad foul by Judah Levine.
Judah was getting a little excited on that play. Looked like a kid in a candy store trying to jump the ball, but didn't realize there was a person in between. The Nigunim are coming out from the TABC bench.
Haven't seen much of Gavi Smith this half as he lit it up in the first half.
I think when he sees Gabriel out there, it's a little bit intimidating. Gabriel now playing on top and Zev playing down low to create a little bit more pressure on the guards.
And Judah with the hustle, getting there.
Up ahead, Yoav.
DRS switched up their defense a little, going Brody, Deitch, and Gabe on top, and then Zev and Judah down low.
It's a big.
I guess they're looking for Gabe to rack up those steals. He already got 3.
I think it's continuing the theme tonight. The refs have pretty much swallowed the whistles. Yoav on that hesitation move. Pulled back like was holding back, and then charged to the basket. Might have gotten fouled, no call. Zev went over the top, no call. They're letting him play tonight. It's both ways. It's been a fighting game. DRS by 14. 2:30 to go in the third quarter. We
There's
haven't seen much
Proctor.
of Proctor on the offensive end. He's the defensive whiz, but on offense hasn't done much tonight.
He's been trying to shut out Gabe, but Gabe's got 20 points.
Well, you know the old expression, you can't stop him, you can only hope to contain him.
That's what he's been looking to do. And
We're looking trying to get past.
Very smart play by Gersberg, finds the open man.
Gabe towers over and gets the rebound. Brody pushing.
Brody pushing.
Oh, and he trips on the travel called.
Now, for all you youngsters out there, go back to the tape and watch what Gabe did on that rebound. He caught the ball over his head. He did not bring it down. He made the outlet pass in one motion. I can't tell you how many times in this league we see guys catch the ball, bring it down, and
get
have
stripped.
a little guard strip it from him. But Gabriel's so fundamental, keeps the ball above his head and throws the outlet pass. Youngsters, take note of that.
Jeremy, okay? Okay.
Jeremy Brody checked out for the first time as he got stripped up on that play. DRS going large with the 3 big men alignment now.
Looks like Brody's needed a warm because he's back going look back.
Fade away from Nahor, and Gabe with the rebound.
Looks like they're triple teaming him, leaving Yoav Deitch wide up in the corner.
Yoav a little. And Judah Levine with the putback.
We haven't seen Judah this aggressive on the boards in a number of weeks. He's been fantastic tonight. He must have 10, 12 rebounds. We'll get the official stats soon.
It's also Judah's birthday today. Might have something to do with it.
Or it could be the 6-pack. Or it could be Judah's all fired up about getting the ticket to get into Middle States. You know, Middle States came around giving out tickets to be with them, and Judah Levine was randomly selected to be the representative of the DRS student body. We are now playing with 4 players. Oh no, Zev is staying on the court. Josh Kaufman states it's raining. We'll get more notification about that soon. Nice pass by Gabriel.
Oh, no. Block by Gertzberg from behind.
What a beautiful pass by Gabriel. Saw the double team, saw Zev cut. Excellent. Yerucham Brazil watching at home. He's going to be in charge of the hockey championship in a couple weeks. DRS will be playing SAR tomorrow to see if they can advance into varsity. Scott Yoav with the kick out, missed it. Zev wants the ball for 3.
And it's
Off back rim, and Judah can't get it. Gabe diving for it and misses.
A lot of loose balls, so I just couldn't be able to corral them in.
Proctor on the pump fake, and it's blocked from Brody, I believe. Then it was out of bounds and staying TABC ball.
Gabriel wants a break. 43 seconds to go in the quarter. It's a 16-point lead. You sub him out. You hold for 1. You give Gabriel a good minute rest here. It's kind of like Michael Jordan used to come out with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter back in the Phil Jackson era. Poor defense on the inbounds. Missed the shot.
Yeah,
Judah
that's
with
getting
another
lucky.
rebound. And we're having trouble catching the ball.
it looks like they're going to might hold for 1.
They're going to hold for 1. Gabriel's on the bench. It's a smart play. But in the inbounds play, you missed it. They got to make sure the one job of the inbound defender is to make sure the ball goes to the outside. They didn't do that, but TABC was not able to capitalize. 20 seconds to go in the quarter.
15.
Mr. Marin's counting 5 seconds. Brody's got to advance the ball. And there it is. Smart. Avram, before the 5 seconds, calls timeout to set up a play with 10 seconds to go. Mr. Marins. Can we zoom in on Mr. Marins, please? Can we zoom in on that ref? He's got the same voice. Maybe it's his brother? Can we get an update on this?
He's got the same hair and mustache, too.
And he's got the same voice. It's incredible. Can we get a zoom in? Are we zooming in on that ref? We can't get the... We're going to zoom in to see you at home. For those of you who think they look alike, tweet to DRS Broadcast.
Looks like Lifer
Call
will
of the
check
night.
in.
Lifer is checking in for the last 10 seconds. Let's see what play they run. Let's see what play they're going to run coming out of the timeout. They're running the box play. Look for Deitch to shoot a 3 here. Only Gabriel. That's man amongst boys. That's a guy in a low blocks, getting the ball from 15 and taking a turnaround shot. I remember when Patrick Ewing used to do that for the Knicks.
Mr. Palayo. Pass nicht. It's the 3-2-1. I don't care, but pass nicht. You know it.
Mr. Playoff, you want to come to the booth for 1 second? Come on, Mr. Playoff. You just did. Mr. Palayoff is here as the principal of TABC. He just finished the Middle States accreditation for DRS. Mr. Palayoff, if you could sum up your experience from this past week in a couple of seconds, what do you think is the highlight for you for this past week?
Well, thanks for having me on. I thought that we had a really enjoyable time here. Very, very much enjoyed visiting DRS for 4 days. I think it's a really excellent school. A lot of similarities between DRS and TABC. The guys at DRS should really be proud of their school and really enjoy them. Tonight, they're showing it by being a great crowd here at the basketball game. Thank you, Rabbi
And Mr.
Stewart.
Playoff was a gracious guy. He was amazing. For those of you who don't know Mr. Playoff, you could catch it later on YouTube. Mr. Playoff gave a beautiful speech today in the base Medrash, and so we'll be
Thanks
showing
a
that
lot.
for you.
Good luck for the rest of the night.
Thank you so much, Mr. Palayo, for coming today. Okay, set the lineup. Set the lineup.
It looks like it's starting 5. Gabriel, Judah, Jeremy, and Zivanami.
It's an 18-point game to start the fourth quarter. DRS playing excellent defensively and hitting their nice passing. There it is, a nice shot for TABC. Quick.
DRS with a comfortable 16-point lead over TABC. Judah Levine on the drive, and that's a charge called.
That's his 3rd foul. And it looks like Noor is hurt.
That was a good call. We have a guy down. Oh, man, he might have to go through the concussion protocol. His father's out there. We're having the trainer. That was actually a very hard hit. Can we go back to the replay of that? Judah put his head down. It wasn't malicious. And Noah came and took the charge. Can we get a replay of that last play? We're showing the replay right now. Where Judah came barreling in. And Judah is a good player, and he's a big player. And he looks a little hurt. Really a good kid, Noah. We're going to try to get where they're going next year for the year. Where's he going next year? Where's he going next year? He's still deciding between Shraga. Here we go. We're seeing a replay where Judah gets the ball. It is your bad. It's okay. We'll get him in the next time. Judah drove to the basket, and there was a major collision. He's holding his head. We may have to put him through the concussion protocol. I don't even know if we have a concussion protocol. We should get a concussion protocol. Mr. Palayoff and I served together on the Principals Committee for Sports where we discussed having trainers at the games.
Do we?
We have CPR people here. We are not mandated by the league, but I'm looking around in the crowd. We traditionally have. Hold on.
Here comes the instant replay.
You see the instant replay. We see Judah. Here's Brody with the ball. Judah gets it, puts his head down, and well, you can't see it. That's not the play. That's a different play. But that was a good play. That Zev hit the 3 there. And they got the people cleaning the court. Noah, where is he now?
Looks like he's on the bench right now.
He's on the bench. The league mandates, the official rule is, if there's a stoppage of play due to injury, the player must sit for at least 1 whistle. So, looks like he's got an ice pack to the head. I'm sure we'll be hearing feeling that in the morning. 16-point game, TABC with the ball.
Gertzberg crosses him up on the floater, and he can't get that one to go. Bings off.
What a sweet, athletic player. There's a guy with scrubs out there, so I assume that he was helping out. TABC's playing a 5-0 defense, I think. I can't really tell. And 25's out there for the first time for TABC.
A great pass by Ackerman into Gabe, and Gabe gets that one
And
to
that
go.
should have been a foul because he came under his legs, and that's a dangerous play from 25. How are you, Rabbi Farber?
I'm good.
Number 25 seeing his first action of the night.
I'm sure we did all the mazel tovs already.
For those who keep it score at home, there's a big secret. Another Mazel Tov should be coming up in the next 3 days.
Cross-court pass to Benami. Gabe in the open three, doesn't take it, drives in instead and gets fouled.
There's some more Mazel Tovs coming in the next few months, I'm sure.
And there'll be more Mazel Tovs coming in the next couple of years.
I would put my money on that.
And,
I hope so.
This Sunday, a number of two DRS weddings this Sunday. Aaron Barth getting married at the Eden Palace, and Yisrael Isser Wertheimer getting married at
The Boca Raton something or other.
Speaking of which, I'm supposed to learn with him tonight, so let me get that into my calendar.
You just missed a point by Gabe there.
Well, you know, the
There's been
camera
many.
gets it. Now, Natan, what do you think? Rabbi Farber, look at the ref under the basket. Which DRS faculty member does that look like?
Mr. Marinas?
There you go. It's an easy call. To the basket, 15. Gorgeous move, no good. Rebound, Leifer.
Looked like
How many people are watching the game right now in the
6.
Brody outside, they're all getting anxious. They all want the ball. Zev wants the ball. No shot. Gabe, strong move, and the right hand, and an and one called.
I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Charles Brazina.
You think he's watching back in Melville, New Jersey?
It's very possible.
And Misha Nicholas Ademar Besimcha. It's a 19-point game, but it's good to see that Nowhere is coming back in the
Look
game.
at Rabbi Kamenetsky's face right now.
Now, for those who don't know, Rabbi Kamenetsky had fever this morning, but like a young Willis Reed, he came out because of Middle States. He couldn't miss a day of school. I don't remember ever Rabbi Kamenetsky missing a day of school due to illness. Gabriel Eifert, the line shooting one.
And Gabe's been off on his free throws. I believe is like 2 for 5. Hits off Deutsch's legs. And Smith inside to Naor. Tipped by Gabe. And Ackerman with the rebound.
Smart play by Brody. Slow it down. You're up 21 in the fourth quarter. No need to rush. He's got Ackerman wide open, but Ackerman ran away from the empty layup.
Only 5:45 left to go in the game. Brody on the drive. Out to Ackerman. Ackerman takes it in, and he does not get that layup. And Brody trying to get the ball back, and he fouls.
Somebody, Rabbi Brazil, texting it reminds me that Charles Porziner, the head of the Middle States Commission, he's from Melville, New Jersey, which for those of you who don't know is the home of Mike Trout. Mike Trout, the center fielder for the California Anaheim Angels. So that's his claim to fame. He also told one joke over the time he was here, which was...
He told a few jokes, but...
Blocked by Gabe off the backboard.
Mr. I will see if Brody does. Take it from here.
Yoav a 3. Misses off the back rim.
I think if he would have hit that, the ABC would have emptied the bench.
DRS up 21 with 5:05 left to go.
But, you know, DRS does not have to put in the bench until TABC concedes, and they have their 5 out there.
Now, or a deep 3, and he gets that one off. Ackerman with the rebound.
Charles Brosina told the following story while he was here. He says, how do you know the toothbrush was invented in Melville, New Jersey?
How?
We'll find out after the 2 free throws. Once again, how do you know the toothbrush was invented in Melville, New Jersey? And the Gishmak to be a Yid chant comes up.
There's actually a Middle States flag up here. Do we get another one, or do we just keep it? It's right. It's next to the Blood Drive Championship.
Which is more important? In the laurels, in the annals of DRS history, would you go with the Blood Drive Championship, the Varsity Basketball Championship, the Bowling Championship, the Torah
You
Bowl
know what?
Championship?
This week's parsha teaches us about the importance of contribution.
That's very beautiful. And let's get back to the toothbrush. So how do you know the toothbrush was invented in Melville, New Jersey?
I have no
Mr.
idea.
Bertina tells me because otherwise it would have been called the teeth brush. But Did you get it? They
No
only
one
have
else
one
did either.
tooth. Takes a while for people to get that joke, Rabbi Farber. Rabbi Farber, any plans for the Purgerspiel coming up?
Oh, we got big plans. We already wrote 4 songs for DRS the Musical Part 2. Come on down per night. You'll be quite entertained.
The Geschmack to be a Yid chant comes up from DRS. DRS is taking a 23-point lead. Let's look ahead. Let's start to look ahead. DRS is the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Heschel, the 1 seed in the Western Conference. So if form holds, Heschel will play the 2 in the Eastern Conference, which is my alma mater, the Yeshiva Flatbush Falcons. DRS will then play the winner of the Haftar Frisch game. DRS has played already Frisch once this year and went to overtime, and they played after 4 times this year, beating them all 4 times. What?
DRS right now 27-0, looking for their 28th win.
We're about to show a replay of a Gabriel Leifer block, as Gabriel really has filled up the stat sheet tonight.
29 points, 3 assists, 14 rebounds from the free throw, 2 blocks, and 3 steals.
If you had Gabriel in your fantasy league,
you'd be racking up the
doing
points.
well. You know, he'd be the first. I think he'd be the first pick in the fantasy draft. You think? So we look ahead, and also DRS. So that's a semifinal game. That would be the last home game of the season. DRS has the potential of playing in 4 games. All 4 of those games should be played in the Max, in the YU Max Athletic Center. There will be 3 Sarachek games and 1 championship game potentially. DRS looking to go 33-0. Now, big shout out to Yeshiva University, who won its first playoff game in 15 years last night. Tomorrow, they'll be playing in Westbury, the 1 seed, for what could be a historic run for Yeshiva University. Shout out to their coach, Elliot Steinmetz, who's Rabbi Kamenetsky's son-in-law's brother. So shout out to him. He would normally be here tonight, Elliot, but I assume he is watching practice. Practice? He's probably running practice.
And we see the first of the hands up, and then the no whoosh for this because he didn't hit the shot. But
I get word from Burry Klein, and we have to Google this, Rabbi Farber, but this is big breaking news. Out of Melville, New Jersey, Jason Alexander.
Interesting.
George from Seinfeld. Also from Melville, New Jersey, for those who keep it score. Thank you, Burry, for that. No, we got way more than 6.
Charles Benzina was George's principal?
How many viewers do we have? I made a joke at 6 and people believe me, but how many viewers? We actually have 150 skipped 6 if you keep it scored home. And if you want to get a text, send me a text to 516-567-7911. We'll be shouting out hellos for the rest of the game. That's 516-567-7911.
Look at Mickey Storch over there.
Tell him to hold the ball because that ball's going to wind up on the court.
We got the first side of the DRS bench coming in. Ben Leichtung checked in for Zev.
And TABC has unloaded the bench as well, which is the proverbial way of waving the white flag. I don't think Yoav took that foul shot seriously. He forgot to bend his knees. Here we go, TABC with the ball. Gersberg's still in there for TABC. Great distributor.
There's Smith, has been quiet all half.
You
Tipped away by Gersberg, DRS ball.
That may have been the difference in the first half and the second half. In the first half, TABC kept it close. They had the young Smith sensation shooting from threes, and then that kind of tapered off, and DRS kind of went ahead with it.
Where's Mr. Playoff?
Mr. Playoff is in the corner.
Oh, he
was our guest between the 3rd and 4th quarter, and for those of you who were keeping score at home, he
was part of our Middle States accreditation team.
Right. In other news, former junior varsity coach and varsity basketball player for DRS, Shia Hertz, his wife gave birth to a baby girl this evening.
Wow.
So
it's a big night of mazel tovs today.
Big night of mazel tovs.
3 mazel tovs. I'm counting 3.
I don't know what can we get a zoom in on the DRS crowd? Unprecedented. They're all sitting down. Something big is about to happen, which could be bigger than the game. They're all sitting. There's like a moment they're about to have. It's like a kumsitz that is about to develop. We're going to zoom out into the game, but I want to know, what is the DRS crowd getting ready to do?
Brody had the open drive, pulls out for the taking his time, and then Gabe lost the ball, and it's
Dr. and Mrs. Kirschenbaum in the crowd tonight?
They're here. You know why they're here? They're here for 2 reasons.
They're here for
Dual
the game.
loyalties, and they have a grandson who plays for TABC. Is he out there? What's his number?
I can get that.
We got the scouting report on that. Simcha Summer corrects. Burry, you're wrong. Apparently, according to Simcha Summer, Jason Alexander's from Newark, New Jersey, not Melville. We're going to have to check that out with Rabbi Mechanic. Now, the only thing left in this game is, will Gabriel dunk? Nice pass from Gabriel. Unselfish.
This game is a race without a finish.
Judah fouled hard on that. That'll give him 2 here.
Shout out to a fellow by the name of Moshe Maltz, who's watching at home. Here comes Jacob Deitch. Jacob Deitch was the winner of the Hanukkah Slam Dunk Contest. Jacob, if you look at his WhatsApp pictures, has the most ups on the DRS team. Jacob and Yoav, who share a last name, they share a house, and they share a birthday. They were also roommates once upon a time.
I think they still are.
No, they're not roommates. They might be roommates, but they're
Oh,
not
roommates.
roommates. Roommates. Get it? That's high.
Gabe pushing it.
Oh,
Finds
there's Jacob.
down low.
Nice,
And he gets
Jake.
his first point.
Jacob the microwave Deutsch, fresh off the bench. You know, I think the Brodies down in Florida are all pumped up after they saw that.
Jacob with the ball again. Slowing it down. His DRS is up by a huge lead. Jacob with his second points of the night.
Now, we're going to change Jacob's name to the microwave. Comes off the bench on fire with 4 points. I think we just got to keep feeding the fish. Gabriel looking for Jacob. That's all we're looking for. I think they're going to a box in one where they're putting a box on Jacob and one for everybody else. Oh, Gabriel wants it. Unnecessary. We got to look for Jacob at this point. Gersberg with the ball. Lacton looking to get on the scoreboard. Up.
Herman! 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 Herman!
Apparently, Rabbi Storch wants Herman's attention.
Herman! Herman! Go get it. What are you doing running on the floor like that? Herman! No.
Very exciting time for some of the youngsters in DRS to get some time here in a playoff game.
Are we going to get a post-game interview?
Yeah, we'll bring Gabriel over after the game. Rabbi Brazil points out that Jacob Deutsch is clearly the son of Vinnie Johnson, the former microwave for the Detroit Pistons.
For DRS, we got Herman Coulter,
Gabriel! After the game.
Deutsch, second Deutsch, and
Okay, we
Leifton.
just procured our post-game interview with Gabriel Leifert. So stay tuned for the post-game show with Gabriel Leifert.
TABC foul to get a substitution.
Septimus, Kupchik, Coulter, Herman.
Shout out to Yisrael Leibowitz who's watching online.
Now, Jacob Deutsch scores here. His points per minute will be the record in DRS history. I think the only, oh, there it is, he blew it. Had a chance, still does. I believe we had a guy back in 2004 who scored 18 points in a quarter, in a fourth quarter. Geller was his last name. I think he's learning in the mirror now. Nice ball movement by TABC. Is that Dr. K's grandson? I think that was Dr. K's grandson.
Yeah, it is. Just look at the smile on Dr. Christian Mountain's face.
No, that's where they should let him score again. TABC coach is giving the dabbing signal. I'm not sure what. Why would you foul down 24? I'm not sure, but that's the signal. The dabbing signal means foul.
I believe it's because they want to get another substitution in.
Oh, that's nice.
There's the foul. Took about 30 seconds for TABC to
I'm going
intentionally
to throw.
foul.
Here's the Shaila of the day. I get a text from a young man. Is the Sheva Brachas over Sunday? If you get married Sunday after Shkia, no. Should he go to Minyan Sunday morning? Is that still considered part of Sheva Brachot? A good question from our fans. We'll get back to that shortly. Larry Gross, why is he still in? Why is who still in? Larry, that's actually a very good question. He's out.
I think Dr. K just had a sneeze attack.
No, I think Dr. K's pumped up. His wife, she was weaving throughout the game. So I think that somebody's going to get a tefillin bag out of tonight's game.
Tefillin bag.
You know.
Tefillin bag.
Your grandmother did not weave for you
I think it's a tefillin bag.
Well, girls get,
maybe.
And Yoav comes to the bench, replaced by Ben Weinstein. As soon as the game is over, we'll be with our MVP, Gabriel Leifert. We'll have a quick interview with Gabriel.
By
And
far the high scorer of the night with 31 points.
tomorrow night's hockey game against SAR will be available, even though it's a road game, it will be available on DRSlive.com as we will be co-feeding, and the app, as we will be co-working with SAR.
Don't forget
Again,
to download the DRS app on the App Store.
And Monday night of next week, the junior varsity basketball team will be playing somebody. I don't know who they're playing, but they're playing somebody. I think maybe SAR again. And Tuesday night, the junior varsity hockey game will be playing the
when's
semifinal
next varsity
game against
basketball game?
We don't know because we're playing the winner of the half-star Frisch game, which will not be until next Wednesday night. Mazel tov to Svika Septimus on his sister becoming a Kala. The wedding will take place in June. Shabsi Schreier here, father of former MVP Yoel Schreier. So we have quite the crowd here this evening.
Now Septimus gets himself on the scoreboard after hitting that free throw.
I'm rooting for whoever Hashem wants. When you're the 1 seed, you bring them on. Whoever wants to win. I don't want to play anybody. I want to play them. Whoever wins, we'll play them. Mr. Marinus continues with the calls. Rabbi Fletcher, what do you think about this referee? And he's also a faculty member at DRS. Do you think that's fair? And for those of you at home who are watching, they're not actually the same person.
I think we should bring
Mr.
Bernie.
Marinus
We should bring
is,
Bernie Thomas back to ref.
That's a shot for number 5. This is the future of what could be next year's game of DRS versus TABC. DRS, if they win tonight, will be 28-0 on the season, looking to go 33-0 as there are 5 more games left in what could be a perfect season. 10 seconds to go in the game. It was yesterday the miracle. Today's the anniversary of the gold medal game, and DRS will walk away 63-35. Gabriel Leifer goes over to the ref to shake hands. What are your thoughts on tonight's game, son?
Great game by both teams. The TABC coming out strong in the first half with Smith trying to hit those threes. Second half a little more quiet. DRS gets the early lead in the second half, 63-35 final score of your second round of the playoffs.
My thoughts on the game were, as I predicted, that the team that was going to win was the one that had the most points at the end of the night.
And clearly we're going to get Gabriel in here as they have the celebration. Judah Levine's already packed up and ready to go.
Robert Kamenetsky's on the handshake line.
He does that. In hockey it's rough because you wind up smelling for a while afterwards. In basketball, you don't have that same, leather, sweat,
but you
odor.
see he's giving the elbow because he's a little sick.
Oh, Rabbi, the elbow. Yeah, you don't want to get sick. You don't want to spread diseases.
Yeah.
It's a good move.
And
And
Mrs.
Ruben
Klein-
Levine getting us. But let's bring it down to Gabriel.
Wow. If you get the DRS app, you get a notification right now. Here we Gabriel. Here we go.
Okay. Well, fumble. We don't want to lose you, Gabriel.
We got Gabriel here, Gabriel Leifer, MVP of the game.
Gabriel, you know your stats. You played a fantastic game.
Thank you.
What were your thoughts going into the game, and how did it transpire once the game started?
My thoughts going into the game was we were all confident, everyone on the team, because we've already beat them twice in the season, but it doesn't matter because it's a new season. We just knew that if we stick to the basics and play how we've been playing all season, we'd come out with the win.
We did something different tonight. We played a lot of 3 bigs, where you played up top on the defense. The chase, you had some steals that way, and you created a lot of pressure. Was that part of the game plan going in, or just you saw something and you wanted to expose
Part
it?
of the game plan going in would be a 3-2 with actually Zev up top and me and Ackerman down low, and more of like a matchup zone. But once we realized that they're hitting from the outside, if we could put Judah and Ack down low, it's also that creates mismatches on the offense.
Oh.
So if I was up top, it would be harder for them to penetrate through the middle and kick it out to the corners, which they were doing before.
Looking ahead, 5 games to go. 2 games in this season, 3 Sarachek.
Here's a Shen.
What are you looking forward to in the next game? Frisch versus Hafter next Wednesday. You're going, and do you have rooting interest?
I don't know who we want to play, but we'll win. We'll win, whoever we play.
Confident man. Okay, thank you very much, Gabriel. Congratulations on tonight's game.
Thank you very much.
We look forward to big things. Rabbi Farber.
And I was just going to say, you must be proud of your good friend Jacob Deutsch. He had some good moments at the end of the game.
Yeah, I got him. And I'd like to thank Rabbi Storch for the left hand.
You're the man, Gabriel.
Take
All right.
care.
Take care. Thank you very much to all of our listeners out there. And we'll see you tomorrow night at SAR Varsity Hockey Game.